All right, so this is the New Hampshire ski map. This is a little app I built because it's a tool that I've been wanting for my own skiing in the area. And my goal with this app is as a quick reference tool. So while you're out skiing, something you can quickly look at, see what routes are near you, where you are, and decide the best way to approach those routes. It's not meant to be a guidebook. I don't have the amount of information that you'll find in a guidebook. I still recommend purchasing those and using it for planning purposes. But I found that this is a really nice tool when it comes down to being out on the ski day and seeing where you are and what routes you want to ski. And there are a lot of options out there where you can do this yourself for free. CalTopo is a great resource. You could download whatever map layers you want. You can build your own ski routes and you can download it so it's accessible on your phone. I built something a bit streamlined. So there's far less features, there's far less map layers, and really just one click of a button and it's ready to go in offline mode. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want to have to think too much about prepping my maps for the day. I'll just have it accessible so I can get out and go. Now, for the maps, I stuck with USGS Topo. I find that's the most practical when it comes to skiing. The satellite imagery is really nice touch, but I've found that it's not really all that helpful for a majority of my skiing and navigation. And with that said, we have our map screen here, lists of routes. You can build your favorites, but in your route screen, you can click on something you're interested in. Hillman's Highway, very basic description. Again, I'm trying to keep it simple. This is just quick reference. But something I am considering for the future is having user contributed comments, beta, condition reports, photos, things like that. But I figured I would just start with pretty easy to start, or at least simple. So you found your route, you can view it on the map, and it should bring you to that position. And while you're here, you can look at the route details again while staying on the map screen. You can look at the routes nearby. Now, if you skied here for a long time like I have, this might not be the most valuable resource. If you've been skiing here for a while, you've probably been in tucks. So as an example of how I've used it, I was up here with a friend the other day. We were up somewhere above the head wall and just trying to figure out which route we were over, which is why I added the GPS positioning. So you can show your location, and then you can have it automatically orient to the direction you're facing. And with this, we were able to see which route we were aiming for without having to kind of ease our way down into the head wall. We could come into it with a little more confidence. And that's one of the big ones for if you already know the area, being able to come in, see your position versus the ski route itself, and just having the trail routes, having the topo, just really generally aiding in navigation. And one of the other features I thought was important for the sake of skiing is having the slope angle overlay. This can aid in your decision making day to day, just getting a sense of the general grade, what might be a bit too dangerous considering avalanche conditions and such. So for now, I'm limiting it to topo map with slope angle overlay, but as people use it, I am really curious to hear how people use it and what other features they'd like to have. But for now, I hope to keep it simple. All of these routes are updated from an admin web portal, so they're updated regularly. I add more, I change descriptions. They should update for you automatically, but if you're ever curious, you can come into the settings and take a look for yourself. And to download these layers, you just need to come in here and make sure you download the topo map and the slope angle maps. Otherwise, we do have some online options as well, which will give you a little more of a view outside of New Hampshire, should you ever want that. But I have all of New Hampshire downloaded for easy reference. And that's it. I hope you try it out. And if you do, let me know how it goes. Let me know if you run into any issues or if there are any other features you'd like to see. But that's it.